The following program is a public service of Gulf Coast State College, WKGC, and Commodore Productions. And now, the Military Hour with Cary Dieter.
Welcome to another edition of Military Hour. We have a returning guest today, very special, and especially with what he does here in our community for veterans. Jimy Thorpe, welcome back. Good to have you. And you are a busy, busy man, and you got a lot of information there to share with us. So fill us in. Take it away.
Well, I want to talk about what Kelly Elrod does. She's, responsible for the Eagle Up and Ride as one. April 15th, they're going to have a ride out here with some country music. Should be a really good time. So please come and register from 9 to 11 on April 15th, and let's help out the red, white, and blue.
Yep, Team Red, White, and Blue. They are a lot of young veterans that are doing really good things in the community.
The next thing we want to talk about is the First Responders and Vets Appreciation Lunch. We started this beginning of, it was the beginning of 2016, and Marta Rose over at Harley-Davidson, very successful helping out. We've got a lot of people that are sponsoring. It's continuing to increase. Everybody wants to be a part of the vets and first responders.
Now let me stop you for just a second, because
Okay.
I know there's always food. I made it to the last one out there at Harley, and you gave away 2 systems, was it, or 1 system and a ramp? Something was going on. I didn't catch it all.
Well, in 2015, we were doing 1 system per quarter. In
Right.
2016, we were doing 2, 1 for a veteran and 1for a first responder.
That's what it was.
So, and Carrabba's was feeding us at that time. We've got a new guy, Paul Schreiner, Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic man, fantastic food, no complaints there. So we're excited to get Paul involved, helping us out. He wants to be a part of this. So major sponsors, Beachy Beach Real Estate, Panama City Toyota, they've really stepped up.
Good deal.
Sam's Club wants to be a part of this as well. I know, first time, so excited to have Sam's Club involved. Booyah Mortgage, we're going to miss
MJ Mata and
yeah.
Shane Johnson started the company growing by leaps and bounds. They've got a NASCAR sponsorship.
Yes.
Man.
They're on top of the world. Also Law Bike, so quick shout out. This
Yep.
is going to take place April 11th. And so all the vets and first responders, that's a free day to come out, enjoy some good food, no charge to you guys, and just let us appreciate what you do for us, for our community, for our country.
And the food is very, very good and plentiful. And it's just a lot of fun. And you'll see people you know. You'll meet people that you didn't know, and you'll have new friends. Come on out there. It's just a good time, really is.
The police chief, the sheriff comes out there, the fire chief comes out there. So we've got amazing people that just want to participate and meet and greet everyone. And of course, this is what we were talking about, vets helping vets and first responders. This is something that we started in 2015, and we're continuing strong because we want to do everything we can to help out our vets and first responders. We give a free air conditioning system away every quarter to those who are in need, and they'll go to the website asuperiораc.com and click on the vets and first responders free unit giveaway. Fill out the application, and the American Legion Post 392 are the ones that make that decision who's more deserving than
Right.
anybody else. I have nothing to do with it. So really excited about all that and how it takes place, and just putting smiles on people. That's what we want to do.
And that is fabulous in itself, giving away an entire AC system. What kind of value is that? Because I don't really know what pricing is now on a system.
What we're normally selling equipment for is around $3,000 to $5,000, depending on the size of the
Wow.
unit. And then there's been those situations where the line set or the equipment was too small. We had to increase the size because we want to get them up to code.
Sure, the
We don't
capacity
want to
that
just
they
throw
need.
something in there and say, okay, that's it. No, we take the time to fix their duct work. If they've got any problems where they're not connected, we make sure that we get them up to code.
Well, this is not a shameless plug, but we needed some help from your company, and that's kind of how I first got to meet you, other than seeing you at 392 American Legion Post. And stellar performance, just outstanding, saved us a considerable amount of money, because here's all I know about AC. When it works, it's wonderful. When it doesn't, there might be an expletive come out of your mouth or something like that. But it's no fun when it's not working. But
No.
like I told you earlier, just great job. You guys were just fabulous.
Thank you, Cary. We've been waiting for the warm season to kick in gear so we can get started. We kind of feel like we've been on vacation for a while.
Yeah. Maybe next week we'll get warm.
October last year, after we did the third quarter installation, I felt that we were not giving enough. And you think that you're doing everything you can, but it seems like a lot of our nonprofit organizations out here need a lot of help. So what we started with was this Choose Your Charity. With choosing your charity, anytime you need any type of service work, you get to make the decision as far as who you want to sponsor. And we want to make sure that we keep it local in our community. Somebody in Northwest Florida is who we want to help. We got the opportunity to work with the ARC of Walton County. We put in an air conditioning system in for them last month, and they haven't had air conditioning for 2 years in their cafeteria.
Wow.
So you can imagine, for those individuals having to sit there and eat and endure all that in the heat all summer long or in the cold all winter long. It was tough, so it was really appreciative and heartwarming, and that's why we do what we do, because we get rewarded in more ways than one.
Like I said, when you don't have it or it's not working, it's not fun. Yeah, definitely not fun.
Yeah, so with Choose Your Charity, it gives you a chance to give, when we're not talking pennies on the dollar, if you chose that you needed a new system, we give 5% of that system to the charity. When we do any type of service work, we give 10% to the charity. So
now is that a specific charity, or I can say, hey, Jimmy, I want this percentage to go here or there or what?
Any charity that you choose.
Huh.
It doesn't matter. We're going to work with everyone in Northwest Florida. That's my obligation, to helping out our nonprofit organizations.
That's absolutely, I've never heard of anybody doing that. That's fabulous.
And this isn't something that we want to take fame for. This is something that we want to share. We want to be a model so everybody else can see that, hey, you can take part in giving to the nonprofits. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. Even if you just went and visited and assisted, one way or another, everybody needs help. Yeah,
and you talk about the various veteran service organizations, the Post, VFW, AMVETS, and American Legion. Post 392 is like on fire.
Yes, they are.
As are some of the others around town too. There's some VFWs that are and other legions that are, AMVETS that are, and they're all coming together and working together for veterans and their families. And what you're doing, to me, is just stellar. It's just outstanding. And I know that you're a veteran. And in my mind, I'm thinking you're Army veteran. Is that right?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. But this is just fabulous. What gave you the impetus, other than being a veteran? Was there something you had in mind when you started doing the charity work?
Well, I didn't feel like I was getting enough out of giving the air conditioning systems away. And it was my wife, Marta Rose, who told me 2 years ago, she said, Jimmy, you need to give to an organization. Men are slow, so it took me 2 years to figure this out. So in that process, I was like, wow, this is something that we could do. We've been working with Bay Haven Charter Academy, so we've got a couple of schools that we're working with, from the Humane Society to in Bay County to Alaqua in Walton County. So it's just a good thing that we're doing, helping. We all need help.
So like you said, men are slow. So if I have to have you come out and do more work, or I get a system, I could say, well, I want my portion of the donation to go to Wreaths Across America, and you could make the donation to them then. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Or if I want it to go for Paws with a Cause for some animals, right there, right?
Right there. That's
okay,
correct.
But not to my beer fund.
That's not a nonprofit.
True, that's an expense. So okay, I get it. I understand. I want to make sure everybody's clear on that part. But I'm goofy, so I can't help it. But this is just really commendable, to say the least, what you're doing to give back to the community and veterans and their families, first responders. Now that includes EMS, firefighters, and police.
Absolutely.
Correct? Good deal. Yeah. Putting them all in there.
So and please, again, April 11th is when we're having the Veteran and First Responder Appreciation Day. All those guys, come. You get fed for free. Why not? Let's eat some of that Texas Roadhouse food.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And speaking of that, I don't recall his name. You mentioned his name, but
Paul Schreiner.
Paul Schreiner. He is huge veteran supporter.
Yes, he is.
It's like, he's like all about it.
And he's always wanting to communicate, talk with everyone. Go to his restaurant, ask for him.
Yeah.
He'll come out there, shake your hand. Who knows? He might give you an appetizer too.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? So I think I'm going to go see him today. I've got to eat sometime today.
gotta
So
eat.
yeah, might as well do that. But in any event, what are some of the common problems you see in the Panhandle? Because there's something about people not pulling permits and they're supposed to, and some. Not to denigrate anybody, but people need to make sure that they're dealing with bona fide
There's a
HVAC
lot. There's a
people.
lot of wonderful companies out here. There's
Sure.
a lot that do their job the way they're supposed to, and especially if you're going to take the time to get an installation, you want to make sure that they're licensed. You want to make sure that they have the insurance, and you want to make sure they pull a permit. Let somebody else come back after them to ensure that the work was done proper, so you don't have to worry a year or two down the road when the labor warranty's out, and you won't have anybody you can call on.
Right, yeah. So make sure it's done properly and inspected, and then you don't have problems with some fly-by-night leaving town. We'll put it that way.
Correct.
But yeah, you're right. There are a lot of good bona fide companies in town.
Absolutely.
And I've used some as well. So not to denigrate anybody, but you are on point and on task. I mean, just with what you're doing with the veterans and all, just, man, that's what it's about to
I think
me.
anybody else would do the same. You know, it's just taking the time to get out there, work with your community. The one thing this time of the year that I want to talk about is preventive maintenances. So no matter who your company is, make sure you get your equipment inspected and let them go through the system, clean the evaporator coils because they're going to have some extra dust on them, and clean the drain lines out because you don't want them to flood up, and let them do a good electrical inspection, make sure everything's good and tight so you don't have shortages, and that way your system's going to work so much better throughout the year. Something good to do is do a preventive maintenance twice a year. So no matter who you're using, call them, get in touch with them, get your systems taken care of, because I'm hoping for warmer weather to come up.
I need it. I really do. So yeah, it's actually doing a number on me. I generally have this real rasp going on, but it's worse today. So, but it's weather related. That's all I can say about that. So that being said, the last time we were out at Harley, everything kind of happens out back. That's where everybody was sitting.
Yes.
And all my police friends were out there, and I didn't get locked up. They just told me be quiet, eat, and go. So I did. You know, I try to be complicit. But no, just kidding, Gunny. I always give Gunny a hard time when I see him. Great guy out there on the beach. But bringing all the factions, I say factions, the groups together of the first responders, the fire, EMS, the police, and the veterans, to me was just a great idea because they all work together one way or another. I'm going to throw something out there for you to think about for the future, because there's something that's very near and dear to my heart. And everybody, I don't care who you are, at some point in your life is going to be touched by a nurse, either at birth or during life or at the end of life. So they're all the time responders. The nurses are.
Right.
So I might come to you because I'm trying to raise some dollars here at Gulf Coast for an additional scholarship for nurses training. So I might come to Jimy Thorpe and go, hey, Jimmy, could I have a small donation to help nurses? So
Absolutely.
I would appreciate it very much. I put you right on the spot, didn't I?
You got me.
That's like a mafia tactic,
got
isn't
me.
it? Yeah. But no, anybody that would be interested in helping establish another nurses scholarship here at Gulf Coast State College, get a hold of me at c2deet@gmail.com. Letter C, Charlie. Number 2, D as in Delta, E as in Echo, E as in Echo, T as in Tango @gmail.com. We'll make sure the money gets to Duncan McLean here. All we need, 20 grand. So, and got a long way to go, but we'll get there. We will get the money. I promise the college we'll
Excited
get
about
it.
that.
So,
As well as for the veterans and first responders that want to apply for the air conditioning system, go to asuperiораc.com, and you'll have a little band up there on top right that says apply for the air conditioning system. Please do so. And if you should need services, call us at 850-258-3225.
And I appreciate you fixed ours. I wish you had applied for a Vegas vacation because I would do that, but my AC's working fine, so I'm out of this one. Can't get in there. But in any event, tell us, Marta, your lovely wife, who is out at Harley, she got a promotion. She was doing a lot of the marketing, but now
she's overseeing the Panama City Beach store as well as the Tallahassee store.
Okay, so she's got two of them under her belt now that
Correct.
because I know she's extremely busy.
She's, I feel like, we'll see her sometime in the late evening. And that's Monday through Sunday. She is there almost 7 days a week.
Well, I remember being young and working 14, 16 hours a day. Now I don't. So, you'll know when you get there, be like, whoo, how did I do that? But you just do it.
At her age, 35 years.
Oh, you didn't do that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, my goodness. Marta, I apologize for Jimmy.
But no, she still has it. She's a superstar.
Yeah, she is. She's a sweetheart. Very, very nice lady. And my wife is only years old. So there you go. That's how you do that. Anyway, we are about to hit the road because my lovely wife is finally going to retire. I've been pushing her for 2 years because I keep telling her, my warranty's running out. I want to go. We got to ride. So we're planning on hitting the road next month.
Good.
So, yeah. And now, there's a question. If we're going to be gone, let's say we're gone for a month, should we just leave the AC system set at a certain temperature, turn it off? What should we do? I don't know.
Definitely not turn it off. Anywhere between 76 to 78 degrees. You don't want the moisture to build up in your house. So you don't want to create any mold, mildew. And as long as you're keeping the moisture level below 50%, then nothing's going to grow. So always maintain a certain temperature just to make sure that the moisture level's down.
76 to 78?
76 to 78 degrees.
So if I do 74, I'm good?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So I'd rather back up a little bit than put it right on the cusp.
It would not hurt to have a dehumidifier in your house to always continue removing the moisture out.
Hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you carry those things or do you?
We do carry the whole house dehumidifiers, but depending on, if you're having issues at home or not, you can buy them as small, reasonably priced at Lowe's, Home Depot, carry something like that. But if you want a whole house dehumidification system, then contact your air conditioning supplier or a Superior AC, and we'll be more than happy to give you a free quote.
Well, me not knowing anything about air quality other than I need it to live, to breathe, how would I know if I was even having some kind of a humidity problem in the house? Is there an easy way to tell?
Well, you can usually tell. You'll be able to have a different odor in the house that, it's not going to smell like your clean house. You'll see the little spots on the walls or the ceilings that you might have some moisture issues. And actually, they even have the exhaust fans. Technology is improving so much where you can change out your basic exhaust fan that you have in your restrooms and have one that's humidity controlled. And so it will continue to run, and they're very quiet, but they'll continue to run until you remove to 45%. So, which is perfect, and that's one of the areas that we get the moisture.
Yeah, I would think bathrooms would be the ones that would have the most moisture buildup or content.
So they have definitely improved in the exhaust fans. And I just received something by email yesterday that they finally came where all homes that get a permit after July 1st of this year will have to be door tested. And what that means is they can only have so many changes of air per hour. And if they receive up to 3 changes of air per hour, then they have to have outside air to come into the house so it can breathe more. If they have over 7 changes of air per hour, then they have to tighten the house up. So we're definitely trying to increase the efficiency of the homes.
All right, well, help me out here. Air changes per hour inside the dwelling, inside the home.
Correct.
So is that the system itself recirculating air or drawing it in from outside?
It's drawing it in from outside.
Drawing it in from outside. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
See, told you I don't know anything about air conditioning. I mean, when it works, it works.
For a lot of people that have allergies, respiratory issues, very important to get a door test in your home. The power companies will do this at a cost, And there's certain air conditioning companies that will do it. We're one of them. Please don't hesitate to give us a call. We do door tests for as little as $75 just to see where your house is
Sign
at.
me up.
And this is something that takes, well, 2 hours into the job, but at least you'll know where your house is.
Yeah, seriously, sign me up. My wife has allergy problems. I was going to go get her some more allergy medicine after the show today because, I mean, she suffers with it.
Well, it sounds like you just okayed that, so we've got the call.
Yeah, the smell test I can't do because of the cancer that I had, the throat cancer. I have no olfactory, no smell, no taste.
Oh, wow.
But my wife's got a sniffer that works, so, you know, if it didn't smell right, she'd tell me, I'm sure.
No, for $75, it's a great price to get in there. We go through the full door test. You'll be able to see everything that's going to take place. We'll test all the registers. We've got the cameras to make sure that you don't have the outside air coming in while the system is running. And we also go into your attics. We check to make sure that your ductwork is good and tight, that you don't have any weak spots, any untaped joints. There's a lot of things to inspect, so $75 is very reasonable. For
Absolutely. I mean, seriously, sign me up. Let's do it. Let's get it done. See, I'm learning something today. See, I like to learn things. You know, it took me about 4 years to learn my kids' names, but I finally got it. No, I'm just kidding. But in any event, go over again the drawing date when the AC system is going to be awarded.
April 1st is going to be the last day that the veterans and first responders can apply for the air conditioning system.
That's the last day to apply.
That's the last day to apply for the first quarter. So, of course, we do this 4 times. If you didn't get a chance to sign up this go round, you've got the next time. If you didn't win this go round, you have the next time. So please do. And if you applied, please come to the free lunch for the first responders and veterans. It's a good time, good meal. I didn't even mention Neil James.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so Neil James is going to be playing out there. Great artist.
Yep, he played
music.
last time. Yeah, he was out there last time. Yeah, he's my buddy. Yeah, like Neil. Good guy. Jimmy, I can't thank you enough. I'm very excited. Not only because I learned some things about AC, and you're going to come and do the door test for us, because we need to have it done.
Life is an exciting adventure. And, you know, it's just doing everything you can to make something out of it. We were just talking about this inside earlier, and I love what I do. I love visiting, meeting new people, making things happen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can't thank you enough. Please tell Marta I said hello.
I will,
and let me know if I need to help you about that age thing you mentioned. Jeez, dude. But she loves you, so I think you'll be okay.
I think I'll be fine.
Till next time, we're out of here.